He didn't play that bad.
No.
Of course, it's still a letdown that we aren't going to have it.
If it's some respect them.
Wow, shit. You know, he's gone a full career and then, do I got that?
Well,
My tester out now.
Rosendahl.
All right, let's try this one. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do you hear me? Probably not because this one's not even hooked. Like it is. It's not. You're probably hearing me. Hold on. We must be working. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're fine. And then when he gets his, right now your port is
River Falls radio sports coverage of high school football. Thief River Falls versus Dilworth, Glendon, Felton on Real Country 14. Royal Boys, Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill. The River Falls radio sports coverage of high school football. The River Falls versus DGF on Real Country, 1460 AM and 98.5 FM and online at trfradio.com.
And a very good evening, everybody, and welcome to Swenson Field here in Thief River Falls. We bring you Section A 3A football tonight between the 1-1 Thief River Falls Prowlers and the 1-1 Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels. The Prowlers will try to rebound from a 40-21 loss last week at the hands of Morris area, and tonight won't get any easier, but the Prowlers will play Dilworth Glendon Felton. Of course, they played them twice last year. They started off the season against DGF, and DGF also ended the Prowler season in that section semifinal last year. So the Prowlers looking for, well, I don't know if it's revenge or they just want to make sure that they play a full football game here tonight and get a victory. Lee Generick's with you tonight, and we will have you with our pregame show. Our pregame show, we'll have our pregame coaches' comments. We'll also take a look at our busy football schedule. We'll take a look at the starting lineups, our keys to the football game tonight. We'll take a look at the field conditions. And of course, our opening kickoff tonight is slated for 7 o'clock. We'll take a quick break. We'll kick off our pregame show with your schedule. That's up next on Thief River Falls Radio Sports.
Schulberg's has some good news for you. Schulberg's is raising the upload and download speeds on all their internet packages, but not raising the prices. Schulberg's has been providing broadband to residents of Northwest Minnesota for the last 25 years. And during that time, they've increased speeds without raising rates. Higher speeds for the same amount of money. Schulberg's investment in our communities continues to benefit the customers. Now, that is how internet should be done.
Is your money working for you? Do you know what interest rate you are earning on your savings? Border Bank is offering highly competitive CD rates for both 7-month CDs and their 12-month option CD. Don't let your money just sit there. Safely tuck away your hard-earned money at Border Bank in one of the high-yield CDs and watch your money grow. Call or stop in and visit with any of the officers regarding these limited-time special rates. Border Bank, your home for great CD rates. Member FDIC. Thief River Ford is under new ownership. Thief River Ford has been serving Thief River Falls and the greater Northwest Minnesota area since 1930. Sales and service staff have many years of experience taking care of customers and satisfying their needs. Thief River Ford gives you an interactive tour of the new and used inventory, as well as allows you to conveniently get a quote, schedule a service appointment, or apply for financing. Don't hesitate to contact them with any questions. 681-2660. Thief River Ford.
Once again, welcome back to Swenson Field as we get ready to kick off our pregame show. Before we do that, I want to mention that it is Crush Cancer tonight, the game tonight at Prowler Field, and the fundraiser is going for anybody going through cancer treatment. And the dinner you might want to say, or they've got pizza for $3 per slice or $5 for 2 slices with a bottle of water. Again, all the proceeds going to local families currently going through cancer treatment. All right, let's get into our pregame show. And if you're looking for your next stop after high school, get set for all the action with Northland Athletics. We'll take a look at our busy football schedule and scoreboard right after this from Northland Community and Technical College of Thief River Falls.
Put your education to work immediately with a degree from Northland Community and Technical College.
Hi, I'm Nathan Rowe from Thief River Falls, Minnesota, and I'm a liberal arts major here at Northland Community and Technical College. I'm kickstarting my education by taking my generals at Northland and saving a lot of money on the cost of my degree.
At Northland, we'll not only help you reach your goals, we'll help you reach them faster. To learn more and do more, go to northlandcollege.edu.
Well, on the schedule tonight, we already had one final for you in Section 8 9-man football up in Lancaster this afternoon. The Kitson County Central Bearcats up their record to 3-0 as they defeat Foston by a score of 13-8. Elsewhere in football tonight, Warren El Waslo will host Fertileville Trammy. You can hear that one on 99.3 KKDQ. And we've also got a game coming up on 94-1 The Falls tonight as the Northern Freeze will look for their first victory as they host Park Christian. Elsewhere in football action around the area, Stephen Argyle's at Clearbrook Gonvick. Bagley is at Polk County West. Lake Park Audubon's at Red Lake County. We've got East Grand Forks at Perham in a Section 8 3A matchup. Also, we've got Mahnomen Waban at Ada Borup, Norman County West. Goodrich Grigla is at Winnemac this evening. Warroad is at Park Rapids. Barnesville is at Pelican Rapids. Morris is at Little Falls tonight. We'll try to keep you updated on that one because the Prowlers still have to play Little Falls in the last game of the season. Elsewhere, Detroit Lakes is at Fergus Falls. Moorhead is at Bemidji. Lake of the Woods at Cass Lake Bena. Bertha Hewitt is at LaPorte, and Black Duck will be hosting Kellier Northholm. Here at Swenson Field, of course, the Thief River Falls Prowlers meeting the Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels. These two teams at 1-1 coming into the game this evening. You can continue your athletic career and get a great education as well. Contact the Northland Athletic Department, and you yourself can become a pioneer. Two teams are warming up on the field as we get closer to kickoff time tonight. We'll take a break and we'll continue with our pregame shows. We'll talk with Prowler head coach Kurt Reynolds right after this on Thief River Falls Radio Sports.
Hi, Jordan Costa here. Thinking about selling your home? Let the team at USA Realty save you time and stress by helping you through the process. Genrex Realty is now USA Realty. Even though our name has changed, we are still the people you know and trust. USA Realty has been serving northwestern Minnesota since 1990 and have the experience and knowledge to price your property right and find you top dollar in our community. Buyer activity is still strong, so don't miss out on this opportunity. Call one of our experienced agents today at 218-681-4663.
From shoulders to hands, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training in joint replacements, upper and lower extremities, spine, foot, and ankle care. You know you'll be in good hands with Doctors Fennell, Shaw, Secundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic today, 218-281-9595. Trust the experts at Oil Boys Express Lube, Thief River Falls for all your oil changes, transmission and coolant flushes, brakes, new tires and tire rotations, 3-part throttle body cleaning, and most of all, fast and friendly service. No appointment necessary. Oil Boys also carries a full line of Dayco Serpentine and AC belts to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. Follow Oil Boys Express Lube on Facebook or stop in or give Oil Boys a call. Located on Highway 59 next to Border Bank, Thief River Falls.
More than you.
The weather's changing, fall is here, and now's a great time to shop Purdy's for new fall clothing and shoes. New items are arriving daily, and Purdy's has a lot of new fall clothing and shoes for the entire family from all your favorite brands. Shop and save today at Purdy's downtown Thief River Falls.
More than you.
It's prime summer vacation time and a perfect time for an upgrade. Hi, this is Jan from Northern State Bank, and if you're considering upgrading or updating your vehicle, travel trailer, RV, boat, or ATV, we're here to finance it for you. Interest rates are still competitive, terms are flexible, and you can't beat our service, so call us today at 681-4020 with questions or to work out the details. Northern State Bank of Beef River Falls, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
As we continue with our pregame show, it's time now for our pregame coaches' comments. And since 1905, Lee Plumbing and Heating has served the needs of the community and the area. And again, they are proud to present tonight's coaches' comments. We'll talk with Prowler head coach Kurt Reynolds right after this from Lee Plumbing and Heating of Thief River Falls.
Hi, this is Derek Lee of Lee Plumbing and Heating. In 1905, my great-grandfather Ed Lee began serving the community's plumbing and heating needs. The tradition was passed on to my grandfather Carl and father Larry. Over those 111 years, technology has changed. However, our dedication to fix that leaky pipe, keep you warm in the winter, and build our homes, schools, and hospitals has not changed. Lee Plumbing and Heating is proud to serve Thief River Falls and the region. Thank you for your business, and we look forward to serving you for many years to come.
What's that? And don't be afraid to talk, okay? The better, more talking you do, the less I have to. All right, there you go. Head coach Kurt Reynolds of the Thief River Falls Prowlers on our pregame coaches' comments, which are brought to you by Lee Plumbing and Heating of Thief River Falls. Over the last 117 years, technology has changed, but the dedication of Lee Plumbing and Heating has not. For all your plumbing and heating needs, contact Lee Plumbing and Heating of Thief River Falls. We're in our Prowler pregame here tonight. The Thief River Falls Prowlers entertaining the Dilworth Linden Felton Rebels. We'll continue with that pregame show as we'll bring you our starting lineups. That's up next on Thief River Falls Radio Sports.
Hey everybody, it's Shane from Northern Motors, and we have some huge discounts on brand new 2023 Chevy Silverados. We have many trim levels in stock to choose from: LTs, RSTs, Trail Boss, and LTZs ready to go. Some with discounts that can total up to $7,000 off with trade-in and Chevy loyalty. These are the best deals we've had in years. Trade-in values are still high and interest rates look to keep going up. So come in, test drive one, and make a great deal today. Stop in Highway 5901 West, Thief River Falls. And if you don't see what you're looking for, let us find it for you.
When you're a farmer, water can be a blessing or a curse. Expected rain? Good. Water in your engines? Bad. What do I trust to fuel my equipment? Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, a premium diesel fuel that keeps contaminants from clogging filters, ruining fuel injectors, and tanking fuel efficiency better than any formula that's come before. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, fueled by innovation, powered to perform.
See Farmers Union Oil, your local Cenex, Thief River Falls, and Goodrich. Whatever your repair needs on the farm, on the job site, or in the shop, Northwest Power Systems in Thief River Falls can help. Starters, alternators, and other electrical needs. Hydraulic hoses, connectors, couplers, and fluids. They have it. Parts or repairs, cash or carry, or in-shop maintenance and service. Northwest Power Systems, minimizing your downtime. Northwest Power Systems, located across from the fire hall in Thief River Falls. Call 681-5282.
We've all been there. You have a headache, so you take a couple of those. That pain in your shoulder is back, so you pop a few of these. You've been tossing and turning at night, so you take this. Well, maybe it's time to stop treating symptoms and instead fix the cause of your pain. Hi, I'm Kim Rosendahl, and at Rehab Authority, we can customize your treatment plan based on you. We can help you discover the benefits of physical therapy designed for your pain, and we will help fix the cause, not just treat the symptoms. Schedule your appointment today at rehabauthority.com.
As we continue with our pregame, it's time now to take a look at our starting lineup. Starting lineups are brought to you by Falls Towing. They have 3 full-service bays. Along with the towing, they have jump starts, lockouts, winch out service, all to keep you on the road throughout the winter. Let's take a look at the starting offense for the Rebels of Dilworth, Linden, Felton. They'll look like this. On the interior line will be senior Aiden Adine. He'll be the center. The 2 guards are junior Bodie Mosop and also a sophomore in Nolan Verdi. The 2 tackles, one is a senior in Josh Dudgeon, and the other is a junior in Bryce Steen. When they run 2 tight ends, the tight ends will be both seniors. They are Brody O'Keefe and Thomas Thureen. And the running backs, they will run sometimes a full house backfield, and then they'll run with the deuce formation. But the running backs will be a senior Nick Wally, junior Casey Macheski, and also senior Brody Friend. And the quarterback for the Rebels this season, moving over from his tight end position from last year. Now the quarterback is junior Caleb Johnson. That's a look at the starting offense for Dilworth, Glendon Felton. Their head coach is Anthony Gullickson, and they are 1-1 on the season. That's a look at the starting lineup for the Rebels of Dilworth, Glendon Felton. We'll take a quick break. We'll take a look at the offense for your Thief River Falls Prowlers right after this from Falls Towing in Thief River Falls.
Minnesota weather can be unpredictable. However, your towing service and mechanic shouldn't be. Falls Towing is your local, safe, and dependable towing company. Whether it's towing or recovery, light or heavy, lockouts, jump starts, tire sales, and tire service, or servicing your vehicle in one of our 3 service bays. We even install and Toxalock and do recalibrations. Just south of Hefty Seed, remember, when you need a tow, pick up the phone and call Falls Towing. It's the number to know when you need a tow, 684-5100.
All right, let's take a look at the starting offense for the Thief River Falls Prowlers tonight. Not much of a change. Starting at center will be senior Carter Jensen. The 2 guards our senior Kenneth Kezar, and also junior Bradley Peters. Two tackles for the Prowlers. One is a senior in Nathan Alcantar, and the other is a junior in Jace Meslowski. Prowlers run with two tight ends, and they are both seniors in Cooper Anderson and Nate Nelson. The Prowler backfield tonight will feature Gabe Winter at one running back. He's a senior. The fullback will be Griff Lundeen, senior, and also junior Jackson Boyer getting the start tonight. And quarterback for the Prowlers is senior Caleb Rosendahl. The Prowlers coming into the game against Dilworth Linden Fountain with a 1-1 record. The head coach for your Thief River Falls Prowlers is Kurt Reynolds. The offensive coordinator is Nate Ruby. The defensive coordinator is Austin Farnlop. And the assistant coaches are Jeff Mum, Josh Jensen, Shane Myrie, Dominic Cruz, Ben Thorsted, Grant Conway, Alex Winter. And again, the Prowlers coming into the game tonight with a record of 1-1. That's a look at our starting lineups, and they're brought to you by Falls Towing. Keep their number on speed dial, especially during the winter when you need them. 218-684-5100. Falls Towing, they are proud sponsors of our starting lineups. We get ever closer to our opening kickoff of tonight's football game here at Swenson Field. The Thief River Falls Prowlers entertaining the Dilworth Linden Felton Rebels. We'll take another break. We'll continue with that pregame show as we'll take a look at the keys to the football game for the Prowlers right after this on Thief River Falls Radio Sports.
Hi, this is Al from the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill. If you're a fan of good food, then come see what we have to offer. Our burgers are hand patted daily using fresh, never frozen, top quality ground beef. With 17 different burger options on the menu, we're sure to find one to please. Don't forget about our fresh, crisp salads or our signature sandwiches either. It's a lineup that can't be beat. That's the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill, Highway 32 South, Thief River Falls, next to the Grand State Hotel. And remember, we don't do it to be different. We do it to be better.
Get customized care for any mess with Whirlpool top-load laundry repairs at budget. Easily pre-wash clothes with a built-in water faucet or create up to 26 of your own wash cycles. Also, help prevent over-drying with sensor dry technology. Delivery, installation, setup, and disposal of your old product and financing, all available at budget. Thief River Falls' oldest appliance dealer, downtown since 1980.
See store for full details and qualified models.
Station 59, located on Highway 59 South in Thief River Falls, across from McDonald's, is your locally owned convenience store and gas station. They take pride in offering a clean store with a friendly and helpful staff. Don't forget to check out their car wash, both self-wash and their touchless car wash that will leave your vehicle sparkling clean. Station 59 is a proud supporter of local athletics. Station 59, Highway 59 South, Thief River Falls.
Hugo's Family Pharmacy is your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy, here to help you stay healthy and manage your prescriptions. Hugo's professional caring staff can answer all of your health and medication questions. Set up a personal consultation by calling 681-1515. Ask about MedSync and how you can transfer any prescription at any time. Hugo's Family Pharmacy offers walk-up, drive-up, mail-out, and free delivery. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. Stop in or call 681-1515. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care. Schoberg's has some good news for you. Schoberg's is raising the upload and download speeds on all their internet packages, but not raising the prices. Schoberg's has been providing broadband to residents of Northwest Minnesota for the last 25 years. And during that time, they've increased speeds without raising rates. Higher speeds for the same amount of money. Schoberg's investment in our communities continues to benefit the customers. Now, that is how internet should be done.
We welcome you back to Swenson Field as we continue with our pregame show. And on our pregame, let's take a look at our keys to our football game. Unlock the keys to your finances with a visit to your locally owned independent bank. And that is Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls. We'll take a look at the keys for the Prowlers tonight against DGF right after this from Northern State Bank.
It's prime summer vacation time and a perfect time for an upgrade. Hi, this is Jan from Northern State Bank, and if you're considering upgrading or updating your vehicle, travel trailer, RV, boat, or ATV, we're here to finance it for you. Interest rates are still competitive, terms are flexible, and you can't beat our service, so call us today at 681-4020 with questions or to work out the details. Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, the Prowlers tonight. What the Prowlers have to do, the Prowlers have to try and slow down these Dilworth, Linden, Felton offense. The Prowlers did not do a good job of tackling last week. If they thought it was tough to tackle last week, wait till they play DGF this week. The Prowlers worked on that throughout the week. Prowlers got their full complement of players back. Everybody is pretty much healthy for the Prowlers. Prowlers have to do pretty much what Dilworth, Linden, Felton wants to do. They both want to run the football. We should have a big ground game from both these teams here tonight at Swenson Field. That's a look at our keys to the game. Keys to the game are brought to you by Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls. They give you great banking services with that hometown touch. Northern State Bank, proud sponsors of our keys to the football game. I also should mention here, as we did earlier, tonight is Crush Cancer Night, and they are selling pizza for $3 a slice or 2 slices for $5. You also get a water with that. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more from Swenson Field right after this.
Thief River Ford is under new ownership. Thief River Ford has been serving Thief River Falls and the greater Northwest Minnesota area since 1930. Sales and service staff have many years of experience taking care of customers and satisfying their needs. Thief River Ford gives you an interactive tour of the new and used inventory, as well as allows you to conveniently get a quote, schedule a service appointment, or apply for financing. Don't hesitate to contact them with any questions. 681-2660 Thief River Ford.
Hi, Jordan Kofstad here. Thinking about selling your home? Let the team at USA Realty save you time and stress by helping you through the process. Genrex Realty is now USA Realty. Even though our name has changed, we are still the people you know and trust. USA Realty has been serving northwestern Minnesota since 1990 and have the experience and knowledge to price your property right and find you top dollar in our community. Buyer activity is still strong, so don't miss out on this opportunity. Call one of our experienced agents today at 218-681-4663.
Riverview Health is pleased to welcome Dr. Vanita Parikh to our team. Dr. Parikh is an experienced interventional pain management doctor specializing in treatment options to increase functionality and comfort for daily living. Dr. Parikh sees patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston and East Grand Forks. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic today, 218-281-9595.
Once again, we welcome back to Swenson Field, and let's talk about Swenson Field with our field conditions, which are brought to you by Tygeson Construction of Thief River Falls and the surrounding area. We'll take a look at those field conditions here at Swenson Field right after this from Tygeson's.
Need to spruce up your landscape or yard? Call Tygeson Construction and Trucking today. Tygeson Construction and Trucking carries screen topsoil, gravel, and rocks, and can be delivered to your location in 48 hours. They carry many products with MnDOT Class 5 and Class 1 for roadway or building site development. Call 681-1924, 681-1924 for a free professional quote today. Tygeson Construction and Trucking, family owned and operated, serving you for over 63 years.
All right, the Tygeson field conditions for tonight here at Swenson Field. The field is nice and dry. The field has been taken care of. They do a great job here at Swenson Field, and the field is not going to be a factor tonight. We have overcast skies, temperatures in the mid 60s. It'll get down into the 50s as we get into the second half, but we should have ideal weather for football here tonight at Swenson Field. That's a look at tonight's field conditions. They're brought to you by Tygeson Construction. Call them for all your rock, fill, and black dirt needs at 218-681-1924. Getting ever closer to the Opening kickoff of our football game tonight, a big Section 8 3A matchup for both these teams. Dilworth, Glen, and Felton in town to take on the Thief River Falls Prowlers. We'll take another break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Trust the experts at Oil Boys Express Lube, Thief River Falls, for all your oil changes, transmission and coolant flushes, brakes, new tires and tire rotations, 3-part throttle body cleaning, and most of all, fast and friendly service. No appointment necessary. Oil Boys also carries a full line of Daco Serpentine and AC belts to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. Follow Oil Boys Express Lube on Facebook or stop in or give Oil Boys a call. Located on Highway 59 next to Border Bank, Thief River Falls.
More than you we see the star.
The weather's changing, fall is here, and now's a great time to shop Purdy's for new fall clothing and shoes. New items are arriving daily, and Purdy's has a lot of new fall clothing and shoes for the entire family from all your favorite brands. Shop and save today at Purdy's downtown Thief River Falls.
More than you we see the star.
It's prime summer vacation time and a perfect time for an upgrade. Hi, this is Jan from Northern State Bank, and if you're considering updating your vehicle, travel trailer, RV, boat, or ATV, we're here to finance it for you. Interest rates are still competitive, terms are flexible, and you can't beat our service, so call us today at 681-4020 with questions or to work out the details. Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey everybody, it's Shane from Northern Motors, and we have some huge discounts on brand new 2023 Chevy Silverados. We have many trim levels in stock to choose from: LTs, RSTs, Trail Boss, and LTZs ready to go. Some with discounts that can total up to $7,000 off with trade-in and Chevy loyalty. These are the best deals we've had in years. Trade-in values are still high and interest rates look to keep going up. So come in, test drive one, and make a great deal today. Stop in Highway 59 and 1 West, Thief River Falls. And if you don't see what you're looking for, let us find it for you.
And a very good evening, everybody, and welcome to Swenson Field here in Thief River Falls. We bring you a Section 8 3A football tonight between the Thief River Falls Prowlers and the Dilworth, Glen, and Felton Rebels. Lee Jenrick's in the broadcast booth, and joining me tonight doing the color will be our good friend Freddie Landman. And Freddie joining us for the first time this season. Excited? It should be a good football game. We've got Freddie with us in the booth, and we also have, of course, our excellent camera crew as we do the online video brought to you by the Touchdown Club here in Thief River Falls. Sean Larson does a great job getting the game on the internet, and he'll be your color man and also your cameraman for tonight. Prowlers being introduced as we speak. And the opening kickoff to tonight's football game is brought to you by USA Realty. Whether you're buying or selling, let their dedicated team at USA Realty guide you through every step of the process. Stop in or give them a call in their Thief River Falls or Roseau offices. In Thief River Falls, 218-681-4663, or in Roseau at 218-463-3148. Prowlers have just been announced on the field. Prowlers dressed in their black pants with the blue tops and the gold numerals and the gold helmets as well. Dilworth, Glen, and Felton in their black pants with the white tops and the big black numerals. And they've got the black helmets as they come out on the kickoff return. Prowlers will kick it away to start out the football game. Braden Spears will kick it away for Thief River Falls. Prowlers will be going right to left as we play in the first quarter of play. Again, game conditions, temperature is at 60 degrees. Not much wind to talk about. Winds are at about 5 to 10 miles per hour of the north-northwest, so they aren't going to be a big factor here this evening. So Braden Spears gets the football from our official. Brody Friend is back deep for Dilworth, Glendon, Felton. And the Prowlers ready. And here comes Spears up to the football, and boom, we are underway. It'll be taken by Friend at his own 12-yard line, up to the 20, 25, breaks a tackle up to the 30, across the 30, out to about the 38-yard line, and we got a flag from behind. And usually that's going to be against the receiving team. And it's going to be a holding call against DGF on the kickoff, so that will bring the kickoff return. And this is going to bring them back all the way into inside the 20-yard line. So we'll have an opening drive for DGF starting at their own 20. Caleb Johnson is the quarterback. The running backs are Wally, Macheski, and Friend. And they'll start out with the full house backfield. Two tight ends, snap, handoff to the left. Here's Wally, and Wally makes a nice run across a 30 out to the 31-yard line. Wally gets the carry. Wally with 11 yards, and on one play, they get a first down. First and 10 for DGF at their own 31, just shy of the 32. Prowlers coming out with that 3-5 defense. There's a snap. This time they go to the right side and stacked up just across the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a short gain. Good pursuit by the Prowler defense. They'll tackle Macheski. Macheski will get his forward progress, picks up about 2 yards. Prowlers looking for a bunch of stops here tonight. The Prowlers gave up some big runs against Morris. So they've been working on that this week to shore up the defense. Full house backfield. Under center is Johnson. He'll take the snap, hand off to the left side, breaking a tackle, getting across the 45 near the midfield mark. And that is number 12, and that is Bodie DeVries. So DeVries will get out to the 47-yard line. That'll be good for another first down. No, marker just shy of the 48-second first down for DGF on this opening drive. Just underway here from Swenson Field, 10 minutes, 15 seconds, time running. Caleb Johnson, the quarterback, takes the snap, handoff left side, and again they'll go and not getting back to the line of scrimmage. I think that was Macheski with the carry. Nathan Nelson with a big stop for the Prowlers. It'll be a loss of 2 yards. It'll bring up second down and 12 back at the 46. Ball is right at the middle of the field. Here comes DGF, second and 12. Johnson under center. Takes the snap, handoff, second man through, cutting back to the middle is Friend. Friend will get inside the 46, down near the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of about 7 yards. So it'll bring up third down and 4. Third and 4 for DGF. The Prowlers need a stop. Ball is at the 46-yard line. Tight formation. Ball on the far hash marks. There's a snap. Handoff fumbled, picked up by Johnson. Johnson goes around the end, and he's going to have the first down and more. Boy, that's a tough play for the Prowlers to take. And that's going to be a first down for Johnson after he fumbled the snap. Gets it all the way down to the Prowler 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 6 yards. They needed 4. And they get a first down, their third first down on this opening drive. Johnson again under center. Takes a snap, misdirection play, and here's a nice run and getting some good running room inside the 30 down near the 26-yard line. And that was DeVries with the carry. That's his second big run here in the first quarter. 13 yards on that run for DeVries. He's got 2 carries for about 25 yards. So another first down for Dilworth Glendenfelton, their 4th on this opening drive. Down to 8:15 to go in our first quarter. We are scoreless. Handoff, second man through, and it's going to go to Macheski. Yep, Macheski was stacked up at the line of scrimmage, and they're going to give him a 1-yard loss. Lundeen in on the stop for the Prowlers. Ryland Leak also on the stop for the Prowlers, and it ends up with a 1-yard loss. Second 11. Ball is at the Prowler 27-yard line. Handoff right side. The Prowlers were waiting for it and going forward down to about the 26-yard line. Gain of just 2 yards. Yep, Brody Friend on the carry. In on this. Ethan Lane on the stop for the Prowlers. He got just a couple yards. So here's another big third down for DGF. It's 3rd and long at the Prowler 26. Ball is on the near hash marks. Full house backfield. Johnson under center. The junior quarterback takes a snap, rolls to his right, looking back to pass, flips the pass to Friend, and Friend is going to be tackled right after he picked up the football. It'll be just a 2-yard gain in that pass play. And that will leave DGF with a 4th and 7. So the Prowlers, for all intents and purposes, have held. Now they got to hold on this 4th down play. All the way down, just about midway through the first quarter. 4th down, Johnson under center. Takes a snap, straight back to pass, throws it downfield, and it's incomplete. Great defensive play by the Prowler defensive backfield. Also in there was Boyer. And it'll go incomplete, and the Prowlers will take over on downs. So with 6:04 left in the first quarter, the Prowlers will go on offense for the first time. Again, the quarterback for the Prowlers, Caleb Rosendahl. It'll be Boyer, Lundeen, and Winter in the backfield for the Prowlers. There's a snap. Hand off to the right side, and maybe getting back to line of scrimmage and brought all the way back. Winter with the carry for the Prowlers. And if they give him a yard, he's lucky. It'll be a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. So Boyer picks up a yard. Good pursuit there by the DGF defense. So 2nd and 9 for Thief River Falls at their own 25-yard line. Rosendahl under center. Quick snap. Handoff will go to the right side, and DGF was waiting for that. Boyer got the carry. Brody O'Keefe in on the tackle for DGF. Prowlers are getting single yards the hard way, as there has been gang tackling by DGF on these first two offensive plays. Third and 8 for Thief River Falls. And they got him to jump offside, and the Prowlers will draw the penalty. And actually, there's about 3 defensive linemen that moved on that play. Take your pick. It'll be encroachment against the Rebels. They'll mark off 5 yards, so the Prowlers now will be faced with a 3rd down and 3. No score. We're getting late in the first quarter of play, under 4.5 minutes to go. Rosendahl takes a snap, handoff to the right side, and I think that's Lundeen that got the carry. And he picked up maybe about 3 yards. It's going to be close to a first down. I think he's short by maybe a yard. So bring up 4th and 1 for the Prowlers. Caleb Rosendahl comes to the sideline. And it looks like the Prowlers going to go for it. So it'll be 4th and 1 for the Prowlers at their own 33-yard line. Looking to get 1 yard. We'll have to see how Rosendahl keeps the ball himself. He's under center. Again, that hard snap. And the count. And a timeout by the Prowlers. So maybe that was just to try and draw him offside, but it didn't work. Prowlers will take a timeout. We will as well. No score here at Swenson Field. The Prowlers getting ready to punt. Timeout brought to you by Earl's Market on 8th and Main, Thief River Falls. Sandwiches and salads in the cooler, all ready to go at Earl's. We're back to Swenson Field right after this.
This time of year, the great outdoors are at their greatest. We can't get enough of the fresh air, warm temps, and all around good vibes. When you get out of the house and into the wilderness, make sure to stop by Cenex along the way. It's the perfect spot to prep for your camping trips, weekend hikes, or even simple joy rides with the windows down and the wind in your hair. Cenex is here to help you get closer to nature, and there's no better time of year to do it than right now. Out and about, powered locally at Cenex.
Farmers Union Oil Company, Thief River Falls, and Goodrich.
Whatever your repair needs on the farm, on the job site, or in the shop, Northwest Power Systems in Thief River Falls can help. Starters, alternators, and other electrical needs. Hydraulic hoses, connectors, couplers, and fluids. They have it. Parts or repairs, cash or carry, or in-shop maintenance and service. Northwest Power Systems, minimizing your downtime. Northwest Power Systems, located across from the fire hall in Thief River Falls. Call 681-5282.
On 4th and 1, the Prowlers go for it on the quarterback keeper, and Rosendahl will get the yard needed. And the Prowlers get the first down, their first of the ball game.
4th down and 1. Prowlers, they want to make a statement here, and they went for it.
So it'll be the first down for the Prowlers in the ball game. Clock under 3.5 minutes to go. 1st and 10 for the Prowlers. At their own 35. Misdirection play, back to pass is Rosendahl. Now he's going to roll to his left, and he's going to go out of bounds. Knocked hard out of bounds at about the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10. O'Keefe on the tackle, also Bellenroot. And there will be no gain on that run. Misdirection play rolled out to his left, and Dilworth, Glenn, and Felton played that one perfectly, as he had nobody to pass to downfield. So the Prowlers come back up to the football. It's now 2nd and 10. Ball on the near hash marks. Quick snap, pitch out right side. This is to Lundeen, and Lundeen's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Prowlers try that end around on the far side of the field, and that didn't work. It'll be a loss of a yard. And it'll bring up third down 11 for the Prowlers. As we watch that clock here in the first quarter of play, I don't think the clock has really stopped except for the timeout we had. As they're already down under 3 minutes to go here in the first. There's a quick snap, handoff, left side, trying to cut around the end, getting into the outside, back to the 40-yard line. Gabe Winter on the carry for the Prowlers. That's the biggest Prowler rush tonight. 6 yards for Winter.
6 yards. Yeah, they're gonna punt.
So the Prowlers will punt the ball away. 4th and 6. Spears is on to punt back just outside his 25-yard line. Deep man is Brody Friend back at his own 30. And Spears will get the ball and he'll punt it away, and it's a good one. All the way back to the 20-yard line, to the 25, 30, 35, far side of the field, all the way across the 45, out near midfield. Brains, yeah. Spears, the kicker, had to make the tackle on that. It'll be a 29-yard return. So it'll set up Dilworth, Lynn, and Felton 1st and 10 at their own 48. Well, they moved the football and then stalled deep in Prowler territory last time. We'll see if the Prowlers can make a quicker stop here. Now they've got a wing back to the right side, single setback. Friend is in motion. Friend gets the ball, cuts back to the inside across midfield down to the 48. Pickup of 4 yards. Jackson Hams come up the bottom of the pile. Also, a couple of other Prowlers in on that stop. 4 yards on the carry for Brody Friend. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Rebels at the Prowler 48-yard line. Again, they'll have wingbacks left and right, single setback. Johnson under center, man in motion, and they munched. Yep, they moved. They are going to get Thomas Tureen on the false start, so that'll push him back 5 yards and back across the 50 to their own 47. Just over a minute left in our fast-moving, fast-paced first quarter. 2nd down and 11. There's a snap, handoff, 2nd man through, and this is Wally. Wally gets across midfield down to the Prowler 47. And it'll be a pickup of about 5-6 yards. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Rebels at the Prowler 47. See if the Prowlers can hold again. Deuce formation in the backfield. Handoff, 2nd man through. This is Wally. Wally breaks a tackle at the 45, down inside the 40, down to the 39, and that's a nice run by the running back, Nick Wally. Wally will pick up 7 yards on that run. And it'll be 1st down for Dilworth, Glenn, and Felton, their 5th. 1st down in the first quarter, and the horn will sound, and our first quarter is already over. 1 quarter in the books here at Swenson Field. It's Thief River Falls, nothing. Dilworth, Linden, Felton, nothing. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with our second quarter right after this.
At Rehab Authority, we have one goal: to work as a team to provide you with high quality, personalized care so that you can feel better. We treat you with urgency, diligence, and compassion. I'm Kim Rosendahl, physical therapist and local clinic owner. If you or a loved one suffers from spine stiffness or discomfort, please come see me and our team of physical therapy experts. Combined, our team has over 25 years of experience to help you get back to doing the activities that you love to do. Call us today at 218-681-0449. We're focused on one outcome, your well-being.
Hi, this is Al from the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill. If you're a fan of good food, then come see what we have to offer. Our burgers are hand patted daily using fresh, never frozen, top quality ground beef. With 17 different burger options on the menu, we're sure to find one to please. Don't forget about our fresh, crisp salads or our signature sandwiches either. It's a lineup that can't be beat. That's the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill, Highway 32 South, Thief River Falls, next to the Grand State Hotel. And remember, we don't do it to be different, we do it to be better.
Back here at Swenson Field after one quarter of play, the Prowlers and the Rebels are scoreless. On our out-of-town scoreboard, Winnemac is trailing Goodrich Gregla after one quarter of play, 8-0. And we've also got the game Warren Elbridge Wassel and Fertile Beltrami. Fertile Beltrami leads that one 8-0 in the first quarter as well. Major League Baseball, the Minnesota Twins lead the Chicago White Sox 4-0. First play, second corner, and a handoff right up the middle. The Prowlers were waiting for that one. Wally with the carry. Caden Rosen on the stop for the Prowlers. Also Griff Lundeen. It'll be a pickup about 2 yards. Make it 3. And it'll be a second down and 7. At the Prowler 37-yard line. There's a snap, handoff, right side. Again, DeVries. DeVries getting to the outside, still on his feet. And he picked up some more yardage after it looked like he was down in the far side. It was DeVries that carried the ball. 2 yards on that run for DeVries. So now here comes Dilworth Glendon Felton again, faced with another third down. At the Prowler 34. Third down and 5. There's a snap, handoff, second man through off the left side, Wally. Wally twisting and turning inside the 30. Down to about the 29. It looks like he's got the first down. We'll see where they mark it. So Wally gets the first down for Dilworth Glendon Felton. First and 10 for Dilworth Glendon Felton at the Prowler 29-yard line. 6 first downs here in the ball game so far for DGF. Shotgun formation, back to passes. Johnson looking to his left, throws it downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown! Beautiful pass from Johnson. Jerome Gange makes the catch downfield. And it's a touchdown, a long pass play of 30 yards for DGF. So DGF takes a 6-0 lead. They'll get set for the extra points. Hayden Hoff is the kicker. There is a kick, and it's good. And the extra point is good, and DGF will take a 7-0 lead. 7-0 DGF. 10:25 left in our first half. We'll be back with the Rebel kickoff right after this.
Hi, Ryan at Budget. Maytag and Budget will help you stand up to messes with a Maytag brand kitchen suite that's engineered to resist fingerprints so stainless keeps looking stainless. The easy to clean, fingerprint resistant stainless steel finish keeps your kitchen looking as good on the outside as it works on the inside. Delivery, installation, setup, and disposal of your old product and financing all available at Budget. Thief River Falls' oldest appliance dealer, downtown since 1980.
See store for full details and qualified models.
Station 59, located on Highway 59 South in Thief River Falls, across from McDonald's, is your locally owned convenience store and gas station. They take pride in offering a clean store with a friendly and helpful staff. Don't forget to check out their car wash, both self-wash and their touchless car wash that will leave your vehicle sparkling clean. Station 59 is a proud supporter of local athletics. Station 59, Highway 59 South, Thief River Falls.
Touchdown pass from Caleb Johnson, 29 yards. The extra point by Hoff was good, and it's 7-0. A line drive kick taken by the Prowler returner. This is Hurst. Hurst across the 20, 25, cuts back outside. He's got some running room. 40, 45 out near midfield, and a great kickoff return by Jamison Hurst. It was Hoff, the kicker, that had to come out and make the tackle right at midfield. "34 yards on the kick return by Jamison Hurst. And he had some blockers in front of him, and he used that to perfection along the near sidelines. 1st and 10 for the Prowlers, full house backfield. Ball is marked at midfield. There's a snap. Second man through. Driving inside the 47, pushed ahead down to the 45-yard line. And the Prowler ball carrier was Braden Spears, getting his first carry tonight. He'll pick up 5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5. Prowlers on their first possession had 1 first down. As they've got the ball for the second time, we're in the second quarter, and we're already down to 9.5 minutes left in our first half. 7-0 DGF. They've just taken the lead on a 29-yard touchdown pass. Prowlers looking to answer. Here's the handoff to Winter, and Winter trying to get around the end, got down to about the 44, then was stacked up there by a host of defenders. Yeah, they've got good play fake. Pickup of a yard will bring up 3rd down and 4. Ball is placed at the Dilworth Linden Felton 44-yard line. Prowlers coming back out. Here's Caleb Rosendahl. He gets the play, and the ball's on the far hash marks. Here's a handoff to the left side again, and just trying to push the pile forward. And it'll be a 4th down and 1, 3 yards on that carry. Ball carrier for the Prowlers was Boyer. And he's going to come out as he's limping on that left ankle. 4th down, less than 1 for the Prowlers. Are 1 for 1 on 4th downs tonight. Again, Rosendahl right up the middle. He's got it. So the Prowlers will be 2 for 2 on 4th down plays this evening. So the Prowlers pick up their second first down of the football game. 1st and 10 for the Prowlers. Ball is at the DGF 39-yard line. 2 tight ends in the ball game. Full house backfield. There's a snap handoff right side. Off a blocker and stacked up behind the line of scrimmage was, I believe it's Griff Lundeen on the carry. Carry for Lundeen will get nothing. They'll give him a yard on the carry. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Prowlers. Ball is marked at the 39-yard line. Rosendahl back behind center. Straight back to pass. Looking downfield. He's got a man. The throw is knocked away, incomplete. Looking for some early contact, but nothing called on that one. That was just good defense. in, yep, and intended for the tight end for the Prowlers, number 16. And that is, and I don't have it was Cooper Anderson that was the intended receiver. Defender got there the same time the ball did, so that's just good defense. So now the Prowlers will be faced with a 3rd down and 9. And ball at the 38-yard line, misdirection play. Winter on the left side finds an opening, scampers inside the 36 down to the 35. DeVries in on the tackle. It'll be marked just outside the 35-yard line. And again, the Prowlers will be faced with a 4th down. It'll be 4th down at about 6. It'll be a long 6 for the Prowlers. They made no indication that they're going to kick the ball away. So they're going to bring in Rosendahl. And at least the Prowlers going to show that they're going to go for it on 4th down. Slowly they come up to the football. And there they got him. They draw the offsides against the defense. I think the Prowlers also jumped on the left side of the offensive line. It was a Lundeen in the backfield. So that'll bring them 5 yards back. So the false start penalty against the Prowlers cost them. It'll be 4th down 11, but Spears to kick the ball away back at his own 45. He's got a good leg. They could put Dilworth, Glendon, Felton, deep inside their own territory. Here's a long kick, and it's a line drive. The Prowlers are there to cover it. Can they get there? Oh, and trying to grab that one before it went in. And it went in the end zone just barely. Not able to get to it. I believe that was Winter, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Winter that got down there, but he just couldn't stop the football and stop himself from going into the end zone. 3rd offensive possession for Dilworth, Linden, Felton. They lead it 7-0. They scored on a 29-yard touchdown pass from Caleb Johnson to Brody O'Keefe. The extra point was good at 7-0 as we play here in the second half, just cross and pass the midway mark of our second quarter. Back to pass is Johnson. No, it's going to be a handoff right up the middle, and Macheski will get it outside the 27, dives forward. And they'll give him the 30-yard line, and that's going to be good for a 1st down. Or is it? They did go, okay, the chains had not moved. Now they will move. Yeah, they were waiting for a signal. There was none. 10-yard run there by Macheski. There's a snap, handoff left side, trying to get to the outside. His friend breaks a tackle and getting all the way out to side. That was Holmey. Number 33, that was Holmey. Jackson Boyer in on the stop for the Prowlers, but not before Nick Wally will pick up 9 yards on that run. So it'll be 2nd down and a yard for DGF. Johnson under center. Takes a snap, handoff, 2nd man through. Brody Friend picks up a big hole, gets across the 45 out to the 49. Braden Spears was able to trip him up. It'll be a 10-yard run for Friend. It'll be good for another 1st down. They'll mark it just outside the 48-yard line of DGF. 8 first downs in the ball game now for DGF. The Prowlers have been stuck with 2. Johnson takes the snap, handoff left side. This is Wally, and Wally gets across midfield and into Prowler territory down to the 46. It'll be a pickup of about 6 yards. Yeah, if you keep doing that, that's the way you keep those drives alive. Now you get about 6 or 7 on that first play, and then you got a couple of plays to work with to try some other things. So it'll be second, excuse me, second down and 4 for the Rebels. And there's a snap again, the handoff, second man through, and Homie's got some big running room across the 40 down to about the just outside the 35-yard line. I said Homie, it's Wally. Nick Wally will get the first down. Nine first downs for DGF here in the first half. 3 first downs on this drive. A drive that started back at their own 25-yard line. And the snap. Nope, here's Johnson on the quarterback keeper on the sweep, and the Prowlers. Braden Spears got the shoestring tackle on that one. Johnson will pick up 6 yards on the run. He'll get down to the Prowler 30-yard line, so it'll bring up second down and 4. Prowler's trying to get a man off. The snap. Hand off right up the middle and plowing his way down near the first down. And with the carry on that one, I was Macheski, I believe, got the carry. He's going to be just short of the first down. So Macheski again with another nice run. It'll be third down and less than a yard for DGF. Johnson takes the snap, hand off right up the middle, and they plow after it. Was there a fumble on the play? Did the ball come loose? It did not. There has been no signal. Nobody signaling the opposite way. So the first down for DGF. And they're eating up the clock because we're already down to 2:30 left in the first half. Dilworth, Lennon, Felton with a 7-0 lead. Looking at on here late in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Jay Swanson halftime report. Johnson under center, takes a snap, handoff left side. And here's Wally. Wally will get inside the 20 down to about the 18-yard line. Pickup of another 5. On the first down play, he'll bring up second and 5. So Wally gets the carry for 5 more yards. Prowlers need to stop, and the Prowlers need to get the ball back here before the first half is over. Quarterback Johnson with a snap. He's going to keep the ball as he follows his blocker and gets inside the 15 down near the 10-yard line. That'll be good for another first down. It'll be good for another Rebel first down. Another first down for the Rebels. Prowlers with a couple of timeouts. Remember, they had to burn one early in the ball games. We come up on 1:10 left. A very methodical drive here late in the first half for Dilworth, Lindenfeld. Macheski gets a carry, goes off left tackle. And he's going to be close inside the 6 down to about the 5-yard line. It'll be second and goal. Macheski with that carry. He's now. Prowler's looking for the stop here. There's a snap. Second man through and going into the end zone easily for the touchdown. DeVries will get the touchdown from 5 yards out. And it'll make it 13-0 in favor of Dilworth Linden Felton. And look at this setup they have on the extra point. They're going to go for two. They've got everybody shifted to the left, and now they're going to come back in normal formation. They're going to kick the ball away. Hayden Hoff is the kicker. Long count, the snap, the kick is up, and it is good. So Hoff adds the extra point, and Dilworth Linden Felton is go up by 2 touchdowns. 11:35, the time of that touchdown, 5 yards out for DeVries. And Dilworth Linden with the Rebel kickoff right after this on Thief River Falls Radio Sports.
Prescriptions. Hugo's professional caring staff can answer all of your health and medication questions. Set up a personal consultation by calling 681-1515. Ask about MedSync and how you can transfer any prescription at any time. Hugo's Family Pharmacy offers walk-up, drive-up, mail-out, and free delivery. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. Stop in or call 681-1515. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
KKAQ, Thief River Falls, Minnesota, with translator K253CL, a member of the Inkstead, Minnesota Radio Network.
All right, we are ready the kick from Hayden Hoff as he'll kick it away. Prowlers. Jamison Hurst back to receive, back at his 15-yard line, out to the 20, 25, cuts back the other way, and towards the middle of the field to get across the 30, out to the 33-yard line. So the Prowlers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 33, and they got time for maybe 2-3 plays. Well, they've got a couple of timeouts. We'll have to see what the Prowlers decide to do. They might decide to go for a big play here, but they've got the 2 timeouts to burn as well. Yeah, they're going to make sure nothing gets by them. There's a snap. Prowlers hand it off to Winter, and Winter will get back to the 35-yard line. So he'll actually pick up about 2 yards. And the clock is going to run out, and our first half has come to an end. So a very quick first half of play here at Swenson Field. And so far, it's been all Dilworth Linden Felton are scored halftime. The Dilworth Linden Felton Rebels 14, the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. It is time now for a halftime report. Halftime report is brought to you by your friends at J. Swanson Insurance. We'll be back with our halftime report right after this from J. Swanson.
Hi, this is Sandra Williams. You may remember me from the cell phone store. I became a licensed insurance agent in 2018. Now you can find me at the J. Swanson Agency, downtown Thief River Falls, where we offer all lines of insurance products, including life and health insurance. Come see me at the J. Swanson Agency for all your insurance needs. 218-681-6443. That's 218-681-6443.
We welcome you back to Swenson Field, where at halftime, the Dilworth Linden Felton Rebels lead the Thief River Falls Prowlers by a score of 14-0. You're listening to our halftime report brought to you by the J. Swanson Insurance Agencies. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back to recap that first half right after this on Thief River Falls Radio Sports.
Schulberg's has some good news for you. Schulberg's is raising the upload and download speeds on all their internet packages, but not raising the prices. Schulberg's has been providing broadband to residents of Northwest Minnesota for the last 25 years. And during that time, they've increased speeds without raising rates. Higher speeds for the same amount of money. Schulberg's investment in our communities continues to benefit the customers. Now, that is how internet should be done.
Is your money working for you? Do you know what interest rate you are earning on your savings? Border Bank is offering highly competitive CD rates for both 7-month CDs and their 12-month option CD. Don't let your money just sit there. Safely tuck away your hard-earned money at Border Bank in one of the high-yield CDs and watch your money grow. Call or stop in and visit with any of the officers regarding these limited-time special rates. Border Bank, your home for great CD rates. Member FDIC. Thief River Ford is under new ownership. Thief River Ford has been serving Thief River Falls and the greater Northwest Minnesota area since 1930. Sales and service staff have many years of experience taking care of customers and satisfying their needs. Thief River Ford gives you an interactive tour of the new and used inventory, as well as allows you to conveniently get a quote, schedule a service appointment, or apply for financing. Don't hesitate to contact them with any questions. 681-2660. Thief River Ford.
Hi, Jordan Kofstad here. Thinking about selling your home? Let the team at USA Realty save you time and stress by helping you through the process. Genrex Realty is now USA Realty. Even though our name has changed, we are still the people you know and trust. USA Realty has been serving northwestern Minnesota since 1990 and have the experience and knowledge to price your property right and find you top dollar in our community. Buyer activity is still strong, so don't miss out on this opportunity. Call one of our experienced agents today at 218-681-4663.
From shoulders to hands, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training in joint replacements, upper and lower extremities, spine, foot, and ankle care. You know you'll be in good hands with Doctors Fennell, Shaw, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic today, 218-281-9595. Trust the experts at Oil Boys Express Lube, Thief River Falls for all your oil changes, transmission and coolant flushes, brakes, new tires and tire rotations, 3-part throttle body cleaning, and most of all, fast and friendly service. No appointment necessary. Oil Boys also carries a full line of Dayco Serpentine and AC belts to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. Follow Oil Boys Express Lube on Facebook or stop in or give Oil Boys a call. Located on Highway 59 next to Border Bank, Thief River Falls.
We welcome you back here at halftime at Swenson Field, where the Dilworth Linden Felton Rebels lead the Thief River Falls Prowlers 14-0. Both DGF touchdowns are scored in the second quarter. They scored at 1:39 of the first half. In the second quarter, a 29-yard touchdown pass from Johnson to O'Keefe. The extra point by Hoff was good. And early in the second quarter, DGF had taken a 7-0 lead, and they add a touchdown late in the first half at 11:35. It would be a DeVries going in from officially 7 yards out. Again, it would be Hoff that would have the extra point, and at 14-0 in favor of Dilworth Glendon Felton. They lead here at halftime. As we take a look at our first half stats, the Prowlers didn't have a lot of offense to play with. Prowlers, we look at their rushes. Boyer has rushed the ball 2 times for just 4 yards. Griff Lundeen 3 times for -1 yard. Gabe Winter leads the Prowlers in rushing yards with 13 yards and 5 carries. Caleb Rosendahl 3 times for 3 yards, and Spears would carry the ball 1 time for 5 yards. In the passing department, Caleb Rosendahl is 0 for 1. For Dilworth, Lynn, and Felton, Brody Friend has 4 carries for 23 yards. We've also got Macheski, 7 carries for 19 yards. Wally has carried the ball 9 times for 60 yards. Johnson, 3 for 20 yards. And DeVries, 4 times for 34 yards. He also scored the touchdown. And Johnson, the quarterback for Dilworth Glendon Felton, he was 3 for 3 at 31 yards passing and a touchdown. And of course, the receiving with the receptions O'Keefe has one reception, 29 yards. That was the touchdown. And Brody Friend also has one catch for 2 yards. In that first half, first down's a big edge to Dilworth, Glendon, Felton. They had 13 first downs in that first half, while the Prowlers only had two. If we look at the time of possession, that was in charge and owned by Dilworth, Glendon, Felton in that first half. The Prowlers had it for a total of less than 7 minutes in the first half of play. Dilworth, Glendon, Felton, they pretty much controlled the first half, both in the first and second quarters. As a result, they lead here at halftime by a score of 14-0. We're at halftime here at Swenson Field, and you're listening to the Jay Swanson halftime report. We'll take another break. We'll look at our out of town scoreboard right after this on Thief River Falls Radio Sports.
More than you.
The weather is changing, fall is here, and now's a great time to shop Purdy's for new fall clothing and shoes. New items are arriving daily, and Purdy's has a lot of new fall clothing and shoes for the entire family from all your favorite brands. Shop and save today at Purdy's downtown Thief River Falls.
It's prime summer vacation time and a perfect time for an upgrade. Hi, this is Jan from Northern State Bank, and if you're considering upgrading, updating your vehicle, travel trailer, RV, boat, or ATV, we're here to finance it for you. Interest rates are still competitive, terms are flexible, and you can't beat our service, so call us today at 681-4020 with questions or to work out the details. Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey everybody, it's Shane from Northern Motors, and we have some huge discounts on brand new 2023 Chevy Silverados. We have many trim levels in stock to choose from: LTs, RSTs, Trail Boss, and LTZs ready to go. Some with discounts that can total up to $7,000 off with trade-in and Chevy loyalty. These are the best deals we've had in years. Trade-in values are still high and interest rates look to keep going up. So come in, test drive one, and make a great deal today. Stop in Highway 59 and 1 West, Thief River Falls. And if you don't see what you're looking for, let us find it for you.
When you're a farmer, water can be a blessing or a curse. Expected rain? Good. Water in your engines? Bad. What do I trust to fuel my equipment? Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, a premium diesel fuel that keeps contaminants from clogging filters, ruining fuel injectors, and tanking fuel efficiency better than any formula that's come before. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, fueled by innovation, powered to perform.
See Farmers Union Oil, your local Cenex, Thief River Falls, and Goodrich.
We once again welcome you back to Swenson Field. We're at halftime where Dilworth, Glendon, Felton leads the Thief River Falls Prowlers by a score of 14-0. It's time to check our scoreboard, which is brought to you by the Hefty Seed Company of Thief River Falls. They are your local independent agronomy retailer. Hefty Seed Company, give them a call at 218-683-6930. Elsewhere in football tonight, nine-man football, Goodrich Grigla looking for their first victory there at Winnemac, and they lead, I believe, late in the first half by a score of 18-0. Also, Fertilville Travie leads Warren over at Waslow now at halftime by a score of 29-0. And we have one final in up in Lancaster this afternoon. Kitson County Central up their record to 3-0. As they defeated Boston by a score of 13-8. Major League Baseball tonight. Minnesota Twins lead the Chicago White Sox by a score of 6-0. And I believe the Twins are batting in the top of the fourth inning. So the Prowlers have gotten to the Chicago starter very early here in the baseball game. Here in the second half, the Prowlers will get the football to start off the second half, but coming back and joining me here in the broadcast booth is Freddie Landman. And Freddie, it's Dilworth, Glendon, Felton. This is the way they play football. They're going to play smash mouth football. They're going to come at you. The Prowlers need to get some stops, and they need to get the football themselves and make some drives. And the Prowlers have to think about every drive they get, they got to keep getting first downs and wear down that clock. Now they're down 14 to nothing. Now they have to show some emergence, and now they might have to change their game plan.
The line of scrimmage. Like Dilworth Felt, they've controlled that the whole game, especially on the defensive line. Prowlers have gone backwards a lot of times, only 24 total yards. And Dilworth, Glenn, and Felton, they're getting like 5 yards a game there. They're not normally going to their pass game, but they might have to open that up a little bit. I'm not saying like the whole time, but
Right. I got to show some different looks. I talked with Kurt Reynolds before the ball game. He said Dilworth, Clinton, Felton's going to play their football style, and they don't change that at all. Through 5 years that the Prowlers have played them, this is the way they play football, and they play it to a T. And as a result, many defenses have trouble against Dilworth, Glenn, and Pelton. Prowlers again tonight, giving up too many long gains and not able to stop Dilworth, Glenn, and Felton on these drives. You look in that first half, Dilworth, Glenn, and Felton with 13 first downs, the Prowlers with only 2. It shows you, yeah, and that also shows you that the time of possession has really favored DGF in that first half. Again, our score here at halftime, it is Dilworth, Glendon, Felton 14, the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. And that's going to do it for our halftime report, which is brought to you by the J. Swanson Insurance Agencies. They have offices here in Thief River Falls, also in Warren, Argyle, Hallock, all to serve your insurance needs. We'll take another break. We'll be back with the second half kickoff here from Swenson Field as we go to the third quarter. It's Dilworth, Linden, Felton 14, the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. Prowlers will get the ball as we start the third. We're back right after this.
Whatever your repair needs on the farm, on the job site, or in the shop, Northwest Power Systems in Thief River Falls can help. Starters, alternators, and other electrical needs. Hydraulic hoses, connectors, couplers, and fluids. They have it. Parts or repairs, cash or carry, or in-shop maintenance and service. Northwest Power Systems, minimizing your downtime. Northwest Power Systems, located across from the fire hall in Thief River Falls. Call 681-5282.
We've all been there. You have a headache, so you take a couple of those. That pain in your shoulder is back, so you pop a few of these. You've been tossing and turning at night, so you take this. Well, maybe it's time to stop treating symptoms and instead fix the cause of your pain. Hi, I'm Kim Rosendahl, and at Rehab Authority, we can customize your treatment plan based on you. We can help you discover the benefits of physical therapy designed for your pain, and we will help fix the cause, not just treat the symptoms. Schedule your appointment today at rehabauthority.com.
All right, the horn sounds and the two teams are back on the field. The Prowlers will get the football as we start the second half of play. Prowlers trailing this one by a score of 14, nothing elsewhere on the Hefty Seed scoreboard update. We've got a couple of Section 8 AA scores for you at halftime. Perham and East Grand Forks are tied 7-7 at halftime. Also, Morris leads Little Falls 8-7 as they continue to play in the second quarter. So that's a look at our scoreboard update. Prowlers will be on the road next weekend, and things again don't get any easier for the Prowlers. They got to go down to Detroit Lakes to take on the Lakers. And then the following week, the Prowlers will be back home here against East Grand Forks. Of course, that's the traditional homecoming matchup for Thief River Falls. They are. There are no easy games where you can circle and say we should win this football game.
this team, they're playing the defending Section 8 champs.
Well, they came within one play away from winning the state championship last year and lost it only on a miraculous play. And people are going to talk about that for a long time. Yep. That's right. So as we get ready for the second half of play, the Prowlers will receive the football.
Working on shotgun snaps.
Hmm?
We're just working on shotgun snaps.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think. We had talked Perham and East Grand Forks tied at halftime 7-7. Morris leading Little Falls 8-7. I don't know when the last time the Prowlers played Little Falls in football, but they play them this year. And that will be the final game of the season. And of course, that one's down in Little Falls as well. So it's not quite as far as Morris, but it's going to be a jaunt down there. The bus last week didn't get home back here to Thief River Falls, I believe, until almost 3 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. I got home an hour before that. But it was a long jaunt. So here we go to the second half of play. And they got Kayla Rosendahl under center, snapping the football. They're also, I believe, working on the shotgun snap.
Center,
Mhm.
quarterback exchange. All the Vikings learned the hard way. Happened a couple times.
Now the Prowlers taking their time coming out here in the second half of play. As they will receive the football as we go to the second half, back deep for the Prowlers is Jamison Hurst. Also back there is Max Peterson. They'll be standing just inside their 20. Hayden Hoff will kick the ball away for Dilworth Linden Felton. And boom, we're underway here in the third quarter. It's going to go to the far side. He'll go to Hurst. He'll back up at his 5-yard line out to the 10, 15, try to cut back inside, and he's slammed down hard to the turf. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Prowlers at their own 16-yard line.
Special team guy got down there quick.
They're going to mark it at the 17-yard line, so the Prowlers will come out here. They need something offensively. Only had 2 first downs in that first half. You look at offensive yards for the Prowlers, they're under 50 in the first half of play. And look at this. Here's the way the Prowlers come out. Wide outs left and right. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Handoff's going to go right through the middle. Boyer off the right tackle. He'll get outside the 20 up to the 21. It'll give him 4 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6. So the Prowlers right away showing that spread out look. There's a, yep. Their wide out on the near side will be Anderson. Again, the shotgun, they'll hand it off, and this is Boyer. Is it Boyer or Winter? It's Winter. Winter with the carry across the 27 out to the 29-yard line. It'll be good for a Preller 1st down.
So I like this new look. Now they got to make our Rebels defense like.
So 1st and 10 for the Prowlers. Ball is at their own 29-yard line at the near hash marks. Wide outs left and right. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Handoff left side and nothing there. Winter in the backfield was tackled. Hellerud on the tackle. No gain, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Nice individual defensive play there by Hellerud. So the Prowlers come back out, wide out left and right. Back to pass this time. Rosendahl looking to his left, throws it down, it's picked off. Picked off along the near sidelines.
There's Hellerud. Made that big stop, and now he picked him off.
Ethan Hellerud with the interception of Caleb Rosendahl. It'll bring it back to the Prowler 22-yard line. Well, the Prowlers had to move the football. They go to the air, and it's picked off. So Dilworth, Glenn, and Felton has set them up perfectly. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at the Prowler 22-yard line, already leading 14-0.
Yeah, this is where the Prowler defense needs to come up big.
Under center, there's a snap. Back to pass is Johnson right down the middle. He'll throw, and it's complete. Touchdown to Wally. Wally with the catch. Johnson with the throw, and Wally with the catch. 23 yards on the touchdown pass. And it didn't take DGF long to add on to their lead. He was left wide open down that middle. As they'll set up for the extra point. I bet you this is going to be a kick. They put everybody on the far side. No, they're going to run it. No, they're going to pass it. They throw into the end zone, 2 points. They got the 2-point conversion.
Really special, though.
Making the catch was number 6. That is Tommy Ritter. Ritter will get the 2-point conversion on the pass play. And Dilworth, Glenn, and Fountain has opened themselves a big lead here in the third quarter of play. They now lead at 22-0 over the Prowlers. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the Rebels kickoff right after this.
Hi, this is Al from the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill. If you're a fan of good food, then come see what we have to offer. Our burgers are hand patted daily using fresh, never frozen, top quality ground beef. With 17 different burger options on the menu, you are sure to find one to please. Don't forget about our fresh, crisp salads or our signature sandwiches either. It's a lineup that can't be beat. That's the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill, Highway 32 South, Thief River Falls, next to the Grand State Hotel. And remember, we don't do it to be different, we do it to be better.
Drive that took just one play and a drive that took just one play, 23 yards on the touchdown pass from Johnson to Wally. It's Johnson's second touchdown pass of the night, and DGF adds a 2-point conversion. They lead at 22-0. Off with the kickoff on the far side. This is Hurst at his 10-yard line out to the 20. 25 cuts back to the inside near the 30-yard line, where the Prowlers will take over on offense.
Now they're just looking to get some drives going. See if they can build a little bit momentum and cover this.
So the Prowlers come back out on offense, and their opening drive of the third quarter was cut short on that interception. And then DGF with a quick touchdown. Prowlers with just 3 first downs in the football game so far. Again, need to throw the football because they're down by 3 touchdowns. Wide outs left and right. Hand off left side, trying to get back around the corner. He won't do that. Gabe Winter maybe got back to the line of scrimmage if he's lucky. Wally, who just caught that touchdown pass, made that tackle. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Prowlers at their own 30-yard line. Join us tomorrow morning on 1230 KTRF for the Coach's Corner program. We'll start it at 9:30. We'll talk to Prowler head coach Kurt Reynolds. Back to pass as Rosendahl throws it to the right side, and the ball is caught in bounds. Cooper Anderson makes the catch. Is a completion, a short gain of 4 yards. Well, the Prowlers got to throw it downfield if they're going to do anything more in offense. And I'm sorry, but these screen passes and these short passes on the flats are not going to do it. So the Prowlers faced with a 3rd down and 6-yard line. Ball is at the 34. There's a snap back to pass as Rosendahl. Now he's going to keep it, find some opening. Running to the sideline. He's going to be short of the 1st down. DeVries on the stop as he knocked him out of bounds. It'll be at the 37-yard line. Pickup of 4 yards. It'll bring up 4th and 2. The Prowlers are showing punt here as Spears is back at his own 25-yard line. Spears with 1 punt so far tonight. There's a snap. It's a high snap picked up by Spears and a good kick away. And they pick it up at the 27-yard line. Around the far side to the 40, 45, midfield 45. And again, the Prowlers having trouble on the punt return and all the way down near the Prowler 35-yard line. Again, the nice run back on the punt by Cade Swenson.
Everything going right for the Rebels here.
Didn't get a chance, the ball on the far side of the field, didn't get a chance to see who made the tackle. I know on the other punt, it was the punter, Braden Spears, that made the tackle. So Dilworth Lindenfeld gets the ball back with great field position at the Prowler 36, already up 22-0. There's a snap, handoff, 2nd man through. This is Wally. Wally makes a nice move, keeps running all the way down to the Prowler 25-yard line. Nice run. It'll be 11 yards on the run for Wally.
Get those ground and pound yards for you.
16 first downs now for Dilworth, Lindenfeld, and the Prowlers have been stuck with 3. As DGF comes back up to the football with a 1st down and 10 at the Prowler 24. And the snap, handoff right up the middle and trying to break away, but tackled. Macheski will get the carry. He'll pick up about 2-3 yards.
Prowlers are being good at stopping that fullback dive.
Gain of 2 for Macheski. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Early in the 3rd quarter in Erskine, Goodrich Grigla continues to lead Winnemac 18-0. Here it's 22-0 in favor of Dilworth, Glen, and Felton. Scoreboard brought to you by the Hefty Seed Company. Here's a handoff on the left side. No surprise as they don't bring a lot of looks to you, but they have such power. And that offensive line is pushing the Prowler defense. I think it was Macheski that got the ball again. It'll be 3rd down and 5 after the short pickup. So the Prowlers, deep in their own territory, need a stop here. As the clock continues to run, that also becomes an enemy of the Prowlers. Just about midway through. Handoff, 2nd man through, and DeVries gets a big run and bowls over a Prowler would-be defender down to the 12-yard line. And that'll be 1st down, 7-yard gain. Boy, DeVries just put his head down.
That's how you got to run, though.
1st and 10 for Dilworth, Glendon, Felton at the Prowler 12-yard line, so they can still pick up another 1st down. Without scoring a touchdown, Johnson gets the snap, handoff left side, nothing special. They'll go right up the middle as they're pushing the Prowlers all the way back, and it's down to about the 5-yard line. Macheski again on the carry, or was it? Was it him or was it Friend? Macheski? He's been carrying the load here in the second half. Yep. So he'll bring up second down and 2 for Dilworth, Glenn, and Felton. Prowlers looking for a stop on defense. The ball is inside the Prowler 5-yard line. Johnson takes a snap. He'll roll to his left. Prowler's coming after him. He'll throw it into the end zone. Incomplete. Prowlers were blitzing on that play and coming in.
Kind of surprised they threw that.
Yeah, Johnson. He kind of threw that almost under at a sidearm. He was running at the same time. So it'll be third down at about 2 yards to go. As I mentioned, they can still get another first down without scoring a touchdown. There's a snap, handoff right up the middle. They push the pile, and it's a touchdown. Macheski will get the touchdown, 4 yards out. And Dilworth Glendon Felton has taken total control of this football game. 28-0 is our score. As they'll line it up here, you never know if they're going to kick it or they're going to go for it on the 2-point conversion. Now they get back to the conventional kick for the extra point. Hop with the kick. He's a good kicker. It's right through the uprights. Good. 4:41 left of the third quarter. It's Dilworth, Glen, and Felton 29. Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll be back with a Rebel kickoff right after this.
Get customized care for any mess with Whirlpool top-load laundry repairs at budget. Easily pre-wash clothes with a built-in water faucet or create up to 26 of your own wash cycles. Also, help prevent overdrying with sensor dry technology. Delivery, installation, setup, and disposal of your old product and financing, all available at budget. Thief River Falls' oldest appliance dealer, downtown since 1980.
See store for full details and qualified models.
Station 59, located on Highway 59 South in Thief River Falls, across from McDonald's, is your locally owned convenience store and gas station. They take pride in offering a clean store with a friendly and helpful staff. Don't forget to check out their car wash, both self-wash and their touchless car wash that will leave your vehicle sparkling clean. Station 59 is a proud supporter of local athletics. Station 59, Highway 59 South, Thief River Falls.
Dilworth, Glen, and Felton has opened up a 29-0 lead over the Prowlers as they get ready to kick it off here late in the third quarter. Hayden Hoff to kick it away, left to right as you listen on your radio. Going back again is Hurst, and he'll get it back at his 5-yard line. He'll cut back to the outside. Get some running room, but not much there. Prowlers will start. I believe it's going to be at about the 21-yard line. First and 10 for the Prowlers. Dilworth, Glen, and Felton. It shows you right here on the first downs. They have 18. The Prowlers have 3. Prowlers will stay with Caleb Rosendahl at quarterback. .439 left in the third quarter of play. Yeah, they might have some subs in there. We'll have to watch the tackle. Prowlers with a man in motion to the left side. Pitch out to the left. Trying to cut back to the inside and running into a wall and then pushing it forward. And coming up off the bottom of the pile for the Prowlers. Jackson Ham's got the carry for the Prowlers. Turned no yards into 2-yard gain. So Jackson gets his first carry of the ball game. Second down and 8 for the Prowlers. Ball is at their own 24. Tight formation offense. There's a snap, handoff right side, and they'll try to cut it right. This is Jamison Hurst with the carry. And he maybe got to the 25-yard line. They'll give him the 25. It'll be a yard gain.
Still running into that wall.
Yep. That's what DGF does. They play position football and they make sure that they tackle you. Prowlers have found that out this evening. Dilworth, Linden, Felton led 14-0 at the halftime. They've upped that down to 29-0. Hand off to Hurst, and Hurst, I don't know, that one, he went forward, went backward, and we'll see where he landed here. I think he got maybe a yard, and that's it. Thomas Green on the tackle for Dilworth, Linden, Felton. So the Prowlers will come out, and the punting unit back on the field for Thief River Falls. Spears back to punt the ball away. Number 9, Cade Swenson, back at his own 45-yard line. High snap. Good kick by Spears. And Swenson's going to let it bounce. And he'll let it roll down to the 33-yard line. So this will be the first time that Dilworth, Linden, Felton has had to start a drive in their own territory here in the third quarter. Prowlers still lead the Chicago White Sox now 6-2. As they lead the Sox, I think they're about, what, 6th inning? Bottom of 5? Here it's 29-0. Dilworth, Linden, Felton over the Prowlers. Prowlers next week, things don't get any easier. In fact, the rest of the season doesn't get any easier. It's a tough schedule, but makes you better at the end of the season. Prowlers will be at Detroit Lakes next week and be back here a couple weeks from tonight as they host their 2023 homecoming game against East Grand Forks. Hand off left side. This is Wally. Wally will get across the 35 out to the 36. Boy, it doesn't matter who they give the ball to. Everybody's picking up about 4, 5, 6 yards.
Starts with that offensive line. They're just controlling the tempo. That's where it starts. You have a great offensive line that can push back. Good team.
Out to the 36-yard line. Quarterback Caleb Johnson taking his time as the clock continues to run. Down to 1:30 left in the third quarter. Johnson takes a snap, handoff. Second man through a big hole across the 40 and out to the 43-yard line. DeVries with the carry. Picks up a nice gain of 6 yards. And it's third down to less than a yard. He's about a foot short. As we look at the sticks across the field, we'll have to see. This will probably be the last play of the third. DGF comes up to the football. Johnson takes the snap, handoff, throw the first man through, and they get across the 40, and it's still going out to the 47-yard line. Macheski again has taken the bulk of the load here for Dilworth, Linden, Felton. Gets the first down, the 19th first down for Dilworth, Linden, Felton in the ball game. Clock running. I don't think Dilworth, Linden, Felton's in any hurry to run another play. They're just going to come off the field. So the third quarter will run out. Dilworth, Linden, Felton will have the ball as we start the fourth quarter. They have a big lead. It's Dilworth, Linden, Felton 29. Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. You're listening to Prowler Sports on Thief River Falls Radio Sports. We'll be back to Swenson Field right after this.
Hugo's Family Pharmacy is your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy, here to help you stay healthy and manage your prescriptions. Hugo's professional caring staff can answer all of your health and medication questions. Set up a personal consultation by calling 681-1515. Ask about MedSync and how you can transfer any prescription at any time. Hugo's Family Pharmacy offers walk-up, drive-up, mail-out, and free delivery. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. Stop in or call 681-1515. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care. Schoberg's has some good news for you. Schoberg's is raising the upload and download speeds on all their internet packages, but not raising the prices. Schoberg's has been providing broadband to residents of Northwest Minnesota for the last 25 years. And during that time, they've increased speeds without raising rates. Higher speeds for the same amount of money. Schoberg's investment in our communities continues to benefit the customers. Now, that is how internet should be done.
The start of the fourth quarter here at Swenson Field, where the Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels scored twice in that third quarter to up their lead to 29-0. They've got the football. As we start the fourth quarter play, and they're at their own 47-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now going right to left on your radio are the Rebels. And here's a handoff left side, and the give is off to the left side. And who do we have in there now? That's number 26. And that running back is Lupke is the carrier. And the sophomore running back in will pick up 3 yards. So Lupke gets it right at the 50-yard line. So the ball at midfield, 2nd down and 7. Tight formation for Dilworth Glendon Felton. The snap, handoff right side. This is DeVries. DeVries breaking a tackle, breaking another one down inside the 45, down to the 44. It'll be a pickup of 7 yards for DeVries. And it'll leave the Rebels with a 3rd down and 1. Prowlers moving players in and out. Still most of the first team out there on defense for Thief River Falls.
Johnson's still in at quarterback for the Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
It's like McChesney and Wally are not in.
Yeah, they have a new backfield. Macheski's still in there. There's a snap, handoff right side again. DeVries. DeVries pushes a pile. Now it comes back. It's enough for a 1st down for the Rebels. Their 20th 1st down of the ball game. 6:50 left in the third quarter. Detroit Lakes leads Fergus Falls 24-0. That also on our Hefty Seed scoreboard update again. Detroit Lakes leads Fergus Falls 24-0. They are midway through the third quarter there. Here 29-0. Dilworth Glendon Felton on top. Again, methodically going down the field. There's a handoff. They'll go right through the middle, getting across the 40 down to about the 39-yard line. I think it was Lupke that got that carry. 2 yards for Lupke on that carry. He'll leave 2nd down and 8, ball just inside the Prowler 40-yard line. He'll mark it about the 39. Dilworth Glendon Felton has had total control of this football game. Here's Johnson. He's caught with the ball in the backfield. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe fall forward for a yard. That was a broken play. Johnson was looking for the handoff left, and there was nobody there. He turned to his right, and by the time he got back, Barely got back to the line of scrimmage. It's third down at about 9. Ball is just inside the 40. And I believe we got a new quarterback in there. No, I'm sorry. It's still Johnson. No, you can tell that they're pretty content to let the clock run down. A handoff to Free. Second man through. Gets a big run down to 30, down inside the 28, down to the 26-yard line.
Big hole by that line. Breeze had nothing but daylight.
DeVries had nothing but blockers in front of him by the Prowler defensive secondary. Is able to make the stop. 12 yards for DeVries. Here comes the Prowler starting to bring in some substitutes. We'll try to get you as many as we can. As the Prowlers make a couple, Rylan Leak is checked in for the Prowlers defensively. Hand off left side, and again, this will be, yep, Lupke with the carry. Prowlers stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like Johnson came out as quarterback.
Well, see, I think they got number 29 in at quarterback. Okay. So a new quarterback in for Dilworth, and Feltner. Hand off to the right side. Prowlers played that one good defensively.
That was what Dine kept it himself. No gain.
So it'll be third down and 10 for the Rebels.
Sophomore coming in at quarterback.
Wadena is the quarterback of the throw, and it's caught right down the middle. Tight end on the right side makes the catch. Farine with the catch. 14 yards on that pass play from Wadena to Farine. And Dilworth, Glendon, Felton gets their 22nd first down of the ball game.
Pass it. Catch the Prowlers off guard.
Yep.
Pull it to Farine.
Put in your sophomore quarterback and throw the ball and get completions. So Dilworth, Glendon, Felton with a new set of downs. They're inside the 15. We'll mark it at about the 12-yard line. There's a snap handoff left side, and Lubke will get down near the 10. He'll pick up 2 or 3 yards. Coming up at the conclusion of our game, we'll have our post-game report. We'll also have our player of the game. Prowlers back in action coming up next Friday night. They'll travel down to Detroit Lakes to take on the Lakers. Last score we had, Lakers are leading Fergus Falls midway through the third, 24-0. Here, Dilworth, Glendon, Felton has really run some clock off on this drive. As I look at the clock, we're down under 5 minutes to go. They've had it for the whole fourth quarter. And the handoff to the right side, and they try to stretch it out. Number 21 with the run there. All right. Quincy DeMaris at the carry. So he picks up a couple yards. DGF running all this fourth quarter out. We'll see. There's a snap. Hand off right up the middle. They try to get him at the line of scrimmage. He still pushes forward for 4th and 5. And you would think that they're bringing in their kicker here because about 8 new guys came out on the field, and they're going to. So we're going to see a field goal attempt from Hayden Hoff. Ball will be marked at the 15-yard line. This will be a 25-yard attempt. Hoff has been perfect on extra points tonight. And wouldn't you know, we get a flag. We have not had a lot of flags here tonight. 4th flag of the football game against the Prowlers. And look at this. Yeah, that's going to mark off 5 yards. Did that give them enough? Yeah, they're going to mark them short. No, now they're going to give them the first down. Yep, that was a delayed reaction. So it'll be 1st-and-goal for DGF at the Prowler 3-yard line. Very impressed with this Dilworth, Glendon, Felton team. It doesn't matter who they have. They know how to play their football game and the way they want to play it, and they come and do that. So they'll have it 1st-and-goal. Officially marked at the Prowler 3. Wadena under center. Takes a snap. He's still got the ball, throws to the end zone, touchdown. Wadena, the touchdown pass. Bitker with the touchdown reception. Yeah, Wadena, he's 2 for 2, isn't he? 18 yards. 4 yards on that touchdown pass. And they also got a new kicker out there. Number 13 is going to kick the extra point. There's a snap. The kick is up. Wow, that was perfect. And the kick is up, and it's good by Motzloff, and the Rebels now lead at 36-0. Dilworth, Glendon, Felton 36, Thief River Falls, Prowlers nothing. We'll be back with the Rebel kickoff right after this.
Is your money working for you? Do you know what interest rate you are earning on your savings? Border Bank is offering highly competitive CD rates for both 7-month CDs and their 12-month option CD. Don't let your money just sit there. Safely tuck away your hard-earned money at Border Bank in one of the high-yield CDs and watch your money grow. Call or stop in and visit with any of the officers regarding these limited-time special rates. Border Bank, your home for great CD rates. Member FDIC. Thief River Ford is under new ownership. Thief River Ford has been serving Thief River Falls and the greater Northwest Minnesota area since 1930. Sales and service staff have many years of experience taking care of customers and satisfying their needs. Thief River Ford gives you an interactive tour of the new and used inventory, as well as allows you to conveniently get a quote, schedule a service appointment, or apply for financing. Don't hesitate to contact them with any questions. 681-2660. Thief River Ford.
Hi, Jordan Costed here. Thinking about selling your home? Let the team at USA Realty save you time and stress by helping you through the process. Genrex Realty is now USA Realty. Even though our name has changed, we are still the people you know and trust. USA Realty has been serving northwestern Minnesota since 1990 and have the experience and knowledge to price your property right and find you top dollar in our community. Buyer activity is still strong, so don't miss out on this opportunity. Call one of our experienced agents today at 218-681-4663.
Rebels kickoff by Hayden Hoff went into the end zone. So the Prowlers will take 1st-and-10 at their own 20-yard line. Gannon Zutz is in at quarterback for the Prowlers. Let's see, we got Lundeen back there. Boyer's out there as well. I think back to pass is Zutz. He'll throw it downfield to the right side. And is the ball caught? No, it's trapped. Trying to throw a pass downfield at midfield. The ball is incomplete. It'll bring up second down and 10. Intended for Keaton Hoverson. Gannon Zutz, who has played well when he has come in relief of Caleb Rosendahl. Getting a chance here late in the football game. Second down and 10 for the Prowlers. There's a snap, handoff right side, breaking a tackle, breaking another one, and twisting and turning is Hurst. Okay, we got a couple of Prowler linemen. Jine with the defensive end for Dilworth, Glenn, and Felton. 8 yards. On the run for the Prowlers will leave them third down and 2. Zutz, hand off right side, following his blocker. I think the Prowlers going to be short. Yep, Lundeen got the carry, and he's going to be a yard short.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
And the Prowlers going to take a timeout. 48 seconds left in our football game. The Prowlers call a timeout. When we come back, they'll be faced with a 4th and 1. Timeout brought to you by Earl's Market on 8th and Main, Thief River Falls. Popcorn chicken, chicken drummies. Don't forget French brewed coffee all day long at Earl's. We're back right after this.
Riverview Health is pleased to welcome Dr. Vanita Parikh to our team. Dr. Parikh is an experienced interventional pain management doctor specializing in treatment options to increase functionality and comfort for daily living. Dr. Parikh sees patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston and East Grand Forks. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic today, 218-281-9595.
Prowlers calling a timeout. They're faced with a 4th and less than 1. Ball is at their 29-yard line. We're only 48 seconds away from the end of this one, where the Dilworth, Glendon, Felton Rebels have come and taken control of this game very early, and now the Rebels jump offside. The Prowlers will get the first down via the penalty. So the ball will be brought out to the 34-yard line.
Well, staying on.
Yeah, they've been jumping a couple of times. Wideouts left and right for the Prowlers. They've got a new set of downs. That's just the 4th first down for the Prowlers in our game tonight. And this time we got a timeout called by Dilworth, Glendon, Felton. So we got another timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here. Let's take a look at the Hefty Seed scoreboard update. Scoreboard brought to you by Hefty Seed Company of Thief River Falls. Earlier this afternoon in Section A 9-man football, Kitson County Central ups their record now to 3-0 as they defeat Boston by a score of 13-8. And other scores from around the area. East Grand Forks leads Perham. They're in the 4th quarter, 13-9 there. Back to live action, back to pass is Gunnar Zutz. He's going to throw it all the way down the field, and it is caught and dropped. Boy, went through a couple of arms, and the receiver for the Prowlers on the near side actually had it go off his chest, and drop to the turf. Back to pass. Zutz throws it again downfield, and this one's intercepted. Intercepted at midfield, back to the 48-yard line. DGF will get the interception, their second of the night. And we've got 8 seconds left, so all we have to do is run down the 8 seconds. Did they run it out? So they run out the clock, and that's going to do it. Prowlers will drop to 1 and 2. Dilworth, Glendon, Felton gets the big win here. Your final score here from Swenson Field. Dilworth, Glendon, Felton 36. And the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll be back.